Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name? At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Can you hear me now? Chat? Is that better? Did I fix it? I'm awaiting a response from chat. I think I fixed it. That sucks, man. That really sucks. That like turbo sucks. Cause now like the whole beginning of the stream of me like doing the whole preamble that I was gonna do because I was gonna upload this, none of that has any of my audio, so it's just completely empty. So if I want to do the whole preamble and turn this into a video to upload instead of just a stream, I need to redo all of that right now. And then just say, oops, we missed the cutscenes because of a tech issue. Or I just say screw it and we just make it a stream for the rest of the time. I have no clue why it did that. It had not recognized my mic. So it was using the wrong audio input for my mic. But clearly Discord was using the right one because Chopper he animates when I talk. So clearly part of the computer was recognizing that this was who was talking. Well, so now I have to make a decision, right? I have to make the decision on if I'm going to do a preamble right now and still try to make this a recording and upload it, or do I just say screw it? I don't know. That is like 30 minutes of the stream where I couldn't be heard. That really sucks. Well, okay. All right. It's a good thing you popped in when you did, or else this whole stream I would have just been completely mute the whole time. Yeah, I would have been completely... Chopper's the reason I didn't notice, because he was animating when I talked, so I didn't notice that my audio bar wasn't moving. What do I do? Do I try again or no? I don't know. That is so disappointing. That is so extraordinarily disappointing. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna count myself in, start recording, give a brief preamble, a briefer version of the original preamble, and then I'll pick it up from there. All right. Okay, hello. Welcome in for real this time. So this is the stream 8 years in the making, right? Or not 8 years, I made the same mistake again. 7 years in the making. Late 2018, I started playing Souls games with Bloodborne. Absolutely loved it. Have since played Bloodborne maybe 15 to 20 times. I've played Sekiro and Elden Ring on release. Sekiro about 4 times. Elden Ring about 4 or 5 times. The DLC about 2 times. One of which was a spell-only playthrough. I've played Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls both twice. 2 of those were earlier in this series of streams with this Souls marathon that I'm doing. I'll bring us to the tier list so we can see a bit of the progress we've made ranking all the bosses on the tier list. And then Dark Souls 3 I've played 2 times, and we have not yet gotten it to in the marathon. But today we are here for the blind Dark Souls 2 stream, where we're going to start to get into these green bosses down here, the vast majority of which I know nothing about. This is picking up a little ways into the stream because of a technical issue, but the tech issue has been fixed, so we're just going to roll with it and jump in. So unfortunately, we've missed the first like 20 minutes of Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2, which was opening cutscene, character creation, another cutscenes, and running around chasing some cats in the grass. So here we are back in the game. Do I need to move? I think I need to make the death counter a little bit higher quickly. I mean, it looks maybe fine. I'm gonna move it slightly up, like about there or so that it's above the souls, and then I've moved myself over here to the left of the souls. Okay, chat. Here we are. We were just about to sit down at the first bonfire, or touch the first bonfire. Bonfire lit. This game is so smooth. Imagine if fucking Bloodborne ran like this. Anyway. Hopefully, okay, so we can travel. We have the things betwixt is where we are. Okay, so you like choose the area and then the bonfire. Okay, gotcha. Spells, no spells. Burn. I don't think we want to do that. I think that, isn't that like make it New Game Plus or something, I think? Bonfires are places of respite. You may also light torches on them. Okay, wait, how do I... You'll be back to lurking unless you notice the tech issues. Thank you for your assistance! Because I would not have noticed that tech issue if it were not for you. So, thank you for being here. Also, I just noticed we do actually still have this equipment. It is worse, though, but it's cool looking. I mean, we could put the hood on. That looks terrible without the rest of it. Let's just take it off. So we could go back to drip. I don't know what this thing in the middle is, like the 5? I have no clue what that is. Anyways, okay, so let's just, like, go. I don't know where we're going, but let's go. Lock in, let's go. I'm excited. Immediately confronted with multiple fog walls. Alright, let's check this one. It's a pretty lengthy little animation. What does this say? R1 is attack with a weapon. I figured. Okay, that's not bad damage for the start. Lock on, you can change targets while locked on. Yeah, that figures. Can you roll in 8 directions in this game? Seems like you can, yes. So this is like a little tutorial area. Okay, hold the dash, yep. You got it. Okay, so going from... Oh no, that's just a lot of stamina. Okay, so we can chain 2 R2s. Takes forever to go from an R2 to an R1, though, without, like, rolling or something. Big man down there. Guessing this is how to backstab. Behind enemy, critical hit. Okay. Damn. It's kind of a sick crit animation. As opposed to this, like, the generic backstab that's in every other game. A dagger. Is it like a parrying dagger? No. Jump is L3 by default. I want it to be L3. I don't like to accidentally roll when I'm trying to... Or accidentally jump when I'm trying to, like, sprint and then roll like that. I would prefer to have control over the jump. That's much better, yeah. Okay. Switch equipped weapons. Well, I don't have anything else equipped. So, not super helpful right now. I feel like we're really fast in this game. Surprisingly. Life gem. Use item. From what I understand, life gems are way better than Estus in this game. Is this correct? And I think there's like an early game merchant that you can find somewhere that sells an infinite number of them to you. It's basically like, think of him, I guess I'm thinking of them like grasses or like blood vials as opposed to like Estus. Nest?
You! Give us smooth! Yes, you! Give us silky!
Do we have silky or smooth, chat? No. Would appear we don't. Sorry, bird friends. Kick down ladder. Dude, we're this early into the game and there's already a ladder? Let's go? Okay, you don't just hold the... Oh, that drops you up the ladder. It's good to know. So, mashing circle on the ladder causes you to jump off of it. That's good to know. Can you do that in the other Souls games? I don't remember that being a thing in any game. Oh, that's a nice slow regen right there. Okay. I was trying to go down the ladder the way you do in Dark Souls 1. And then obviously that didn't work. Okay, this looped us back to where we were already. What's in this fog wall? Crazy that the first thing that does significant damage to me in this game is a ladder. Betrayed by my closest friend. Okay, yeah, weird levels. Yep. Hold triangle. Okay, hold triangle to wield your left hand. It's like if I wanted to two-hand my fists. Yeah, okay. Jump. Can't believe they put a platforming thing in the tutorial. That's psychotic. Alright. Another ladder? Dude, this game rocks. That is the funniest ladder climbing animation. Are you kidding me? Also costs stamina to sprint up ladders. Plunging attacks, okay. Parry. We can parry with our sword two-handed. And guard break, which is a kick. That's the equivalent of a kick. That's a real slow animation. Why tell me about plunging attacks, but then not give me an enemy to attack plunging? It's Souls. It's nothing too extreme. What's this one say? Jumping attack. Oh, you can do... Yeah, that's in DS1 as well. Oh, good. What's in here? Cracked red eye orb. Don't know what that does. Let's go this way. More fog walls. Get excited, chat. Where are we? That's where we came down from earlier. We just went through there. Hold on real quick. I just noticed that there's a thing we can drop down for over here. The quick climbing up ladder animation is hilarious. I'm sorry, friend, I don't have smooth. Soul of a nameless soldier. Alright. Light sconces with a torch. How do I even get out this torch? It said I picked up a torch, but I don't see a torch anywhere in my inventory. Still. It's not a weapon. It's not an armor. It's not... Unless there... Wait. No, it's not a key item. I don't know what happened to the torch we picked up. Because it said we picked up a torch. And they keep giving me tutorials about using a torch. And I don't know where the damn torch is. Is this an enemy? A statue. Well, that doesn't work. Worth a try. I guess we can loop back around this way. I almost forgot that there was a jump there and then ran off, and then I just remembered after I Okay. This is Dark Souls. There it is. The death counter didn't go up when I pressed the button because the death counter is closed. Give me a second. If anything can go right on this stream, that would be pretty incredible, I think. There we go. I fixed it. Now the death counter's going up. That is certainly one of the ways to die for your first time in Dark Souls 2. What happened there was I pressed down circle to start sprinting so that I could then jump, but I didn't start sprinting fast enough, and so I just slow walked off the cliff and died instead of sprinting and jumping. Okay, get our souls back. We're also hollow now, so being human was fun for a little bit. I don't even know how you unhollow yourself in this game. What a freaking start. Can't believe that's how we die for the first time. Just incredible. Okay. That's more like it. You light torches at a bonfire. Yeah, they told me that, but the bonfire didn't have... When I clicked on the bonfire, when I was sitting at the bonfire, it didn't have, like, an option to light a torch or anything like that. Okay, hi, basilisks. It's just basilisks in the tutorial area. I guess maybe we get a way of destroying that statue later in the game? We can't... It doesn't seem like it's not letting me jump here. I can't jump the wall or anything. Unless maybe lighting the torches does something with the statue? But then, once again, we run into the same question of how do I light my damn torch? That apparently I have, but can't seem to find. This is certainly a start to Dark Souls 2. Is there like an alternate... Oh, okay. And now we have 5 minutes of torchlight. What happens if I try to two-hand? Puts it out. Okay. I see. I didn't think I had to toggle at a bonfire. I've never had to toggle at a bonfire before, so... I guess we can light these. We can come through and try lighting these things. It's gonna be the longest someone spends in the tutorial of Dark Souls 2. Interesting. This is like a whole ass mechanic. I was not expecting this. Is backstabbing put out the torch? No. Okay. I have no clue if lighting all of these torches does anything. But it might. And if anything, what I'm suspecting that it might do would be give me access to an area with basilisks, which doesn't even seem like really something that I want, but I suppose here I am doing it anyway. Just getting ourselves familiar with the controls, chat, it's fine. Drop down here. Light this one. Drop down here. Light this one. Torches were originally meant to have a bigger purpose, but was mostly scaled back. Interesting. How interesting. I wonder what the original plan was for the torches. And I guess in this tutorial, when they made the tutorial, they were probably still had the plan to make the torches really important, and so that's why there's this whole thing with the torches in this area. How interesting. Light this one. Light this one. Doesn't seem to do much so far. And then we can light this one. Does that do anything? Doesn't seem like lighting all those torches did anything. Unless there's more to light. There's one over here, too. Well, alright then, I guess. Glad we spent time doing all that. Read message. Horse in short horse. What an interesting first... I guess this is where you could start actually putting messages in this game. It's a lot of bloodstains here, too. Hole, butthole. Never change, Dark Souls. Never change. Majula! This is a pretty view. God damn, the water in this game. That's crazy. Okay. Not here. There's basically no purpose for the torches. Great to hear. Good to know. What's back here? What'd that message say? Raise the sun. You got it, buddy. Glad we're still doing that in this game, too. What's back here? Anything of note back here? Some more bloodstains. Visions of bloodstains in short hurrah for pointless.
Have you business with me?
No, not necessarily. Who are
Right
you?
under's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now. See that
Anything else to
statue?
say?
Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't
You're a
think
complete
real live
zombie
person
with glowing
is
white
turned
hair.
to stone, do you?
Also, does this guy just have the Holy Moonlight
See that
sword?
statue? Gives me the willies.
Okay, you got nothing else to say to me. The Jewel is your hub area. For a game from 2014, it looks and runs incredibly. Yeah, it sure does. Alright, I'm scared of all these... There's so many bloodstains everywhere in this game. People are dying left and right. Oh, excuse me, let me open the door for you, friend. Cool. Okay, did he chink off the wall too? Are enemies allowed to chink off the walls in this game? I'm gonna find out how strong this guy is. Fairly strong. Not strong enough, though. Bozo. Get cooked. I don't even know if this is a place we're supposed to be right now, but... 3 Lloyd's talismans. And there's a statue blocking the switch. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe at some point we get the ability to break the statues. Shoutouts to Metroidvanias. Why are the backstabs so cool in this game? Okay. Guess there's nothing else for us this way. See you later, Moonlight Sword friend. There's like so many bloodstains. Oh, wait. Does clicking one of the bloodstains cause all of them to appear? That's hilarious. But it's also just a bunch of people just randomly dying. Alright. This way we go then. Back to Majula. Divine blessing. Huh. This is a nice little place. So we can start with this building maybe? Oh, I know this guy. This is the guy that they kill in all the challenge runs and speed runs and stuff, because he gives you like an armor set or something that's good if you kill him. I think.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor.
Marlin.
Oh, sorry,
You sell armor.
Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
I'll think about it. What are you selling? Some shields? Some armor. I'm sorry,
Well,
I don't care for any of that stuff. Got a nice ladder in here, though. Can't hate a man who keeps a ladder in his own home. Why does the chest shake when I hit it? Is it a mimic? That's strange. We can just steal from this guy's house? Titanite shard, don't mind if I do. You don't mind that I stole your Titanite shard, do
Well,
you?
thank you for coming back. Well,
What is happening to these people? Or maybe they're all dying trying to kill this guy. Okay. There's a giant hole in the middle of Majula. I'm guessing maybe we need like the cat ring or something to take less fall damage to go down there. Locked door. Okay. There's a well. Oh. Okay. Estus flask shard. That sounds useful. Are these ones aggressive? Oh, they are aggressive. Okay, well, die. A lot of health. How far are these little creatures gonna chase me? Not very far. Oh, this one's chasing me still. How far are these guys chasing me? If these little creatures are gonna chase me, then I'll kill them. But if they're not going to, I can just leave them be. They're just minding their own business in a little corner over there. They still seem to be kind of chasing me. Is there like a bonfire somewhere here? I presume there must be, if this is the hub area. So that maybe I can get them to go back to where they're supposed to be. You're a person. I don't want to have to be... Oh, there's a bonfire. Here we go. Okay, perfect. You can rest here, and then these guys aren't an issue. Okay. We can talk to more of the people I know now.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Okay, I can still block dance. I didn't want to accidentally swing on this guy.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop.
Okay, well, maybe you should go looking for your own key, man. I don't know where your stupid key is. I just got here. Chop chop me? The only person who gets to chop chop is Buggy the freaking clown. You know what I'm saying, chat? This guy thinks he's got that chop chop swag. Yeah, we see the fit, bro. Alright. Hello.
Are you
The next monarch?
I don't know.
Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
And Estes
Go on and
flask.
see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
King Vendrick. You may level up by the power of the Emerald
Bearer
Herald.
of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls.
Some sort of Four Lord Souls?
Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
Alright, so it sounds like we need to go kill Gravelord Nito, Seath the Scaleless, the Bed of Chaos, and the Four Kings. And then we can continue
Is that
with
a
our
shard
next step.
you found? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Okay, upgrade flask, sure. Strengthened, right? Level up. How many souls does it take to level up right now? Only 900? Okay, so let's see. Vigor is health, as well as petrify resistance. Endurance gives us a little bit of HP also. Gives us stamina. Gives us poise, but not equip load, interestingly. Vitality gives us a little bit of health and equip load. Interesting. Attunement is a little bit of HP, a little bit of agility, and then I'm guessing maybe spell slots. Okay, everything gives a little tiny bit of health. That's an interesting change. Strength is strength, dex is dex, and also bleed resistance. Adaptability gives us agility and status resistance. Only 1 point in agility. Intelligence and faith. So I know that you want, I think like the lowest good agility is like 92 or something. But generally, I think, what is it? It's like 100, or not 100, it's like 96 to 10 something is like the recommended ADP. I'm gonna hold on to my souls just for now in case there's more like merchants here and there's anything we want to buy from them. So I don't know what all we're gonna need to spend our souls on. Who are you, friend?
You're undead, aren't you?
Maybe. What gave you that impression?
You have that distinct scent.
Yeah, it's the scent, isn't it? I knew I should have put on the deodorant that makes me not smell like a zombie.
Settlement.
I can't believe the scent gave me
a place where life is almost.
I look so good. I'm not listening to this guy at all. I'm sorry.
These days.
I'm sorry.
There are very few places like that.
Also, I'm sorry that I'm covering up the subtitles, but like, where else on the screen am I supposed to put myself? Because, like, if I put myself, you know, up here, then I'm just, like, floating, and that looks bad. What if I, like, put myself in the corner back here behind, like, if I did this? How does that look, chat? Does that look better? I guess it's technically blocking the left-hand weapon slot, but that might be preferable to it blocking subtitles. I'm gonna leave it there for right now. Let me know what you think. I can change it or not change it. I like the little song that plays here at Majula. It's a nice little tune. life gem. Or some life gems. I think it was 2. I wasn't paying attention. What's in here? A cat! Meow.
Oh, undead are we?
Dude, I knew the smell was gonna give me away again.
Time remaining.
Okay.
Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
No, I think that's exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua.
Shalqua.
Enchanté.
Enchanté.
So, what did you want anyway?
Shalqua.
Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Okay, well, screw the other guy. The cat thinks I smell nice, so I don't care about him. Buy items. Okay. Ooh, the Ring of the Evil Eye. That was in DS1. Cat Ring, which might let us get into that hole. Easier to be detected by enemies. Easier to connect to players who chose same god? Guessing that's like if you're in the same covenant, it's easier to match in multiplayer? Can hear the voices of foes. This is the thing that lets you, like... I saw that there was voice chat in this game. I'm guessing this lets you hear people talking? If they're in the... If you, like, invade them or something? And then Shalqua's also selling homewards. Okay. And I guess maybe we can... Oh, sweet Shalqua!
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful?
I like this cat. What a cute cat.
Nothing suited you, I presume?
No, not right this second. Maybe if I had souls, I'd buy the cat ring, but... Nice. Okay. Sorry for breaking your vases, sweet Shalqua. But I'm guessing maybe with the cat ring we could go down this post-Bloodstark Beast asshole. Is there anything else here in Majula? We can't go in that building. No other, like, merchants that sell, like, early game weapons or anything, it would seem. Unless I missed one somewhere. And all the direction we've been given is that there's, like, 4 guys we need to go kill. 4 souls. We can't go the way pre-Majula, so we've got this pathway and that pathway in there. What's over this way? Let's go this way first. Appears to be some sort of gravestone. Kneel? Victor's Stone. We can enter a covenant here? I'm not gonna mess with the covenant stuff right this second. 5 homeward bones. Also, I should probably equip the Estus. I'm pretty sure the Estus is not great in this game, but it's something it's nice to have on the belt. Which means I guess this is the only way we can go, as far as I can tell. That looks like it's gonna shoot at me. Tough enemy ahead. Miscreant ahead. What does that mean? Oddball. Doesn't appear to be anybody in here. Examine. Contraption does not move. Okay. Whatever you say, game. Guess we're going this way. To go down the hole, you need to find an NPC named Laddersmith? I love this guy already. You could find his corpse in Dark Souls 3. No! He dies? This game sucks. Chest. This chest doesn't shake when I hit it, like the other one did. Also, these mimics look, or these chests look very different than they do anything. Crimson Parma. Is that like a shield? It's a small shield. Doesn't change our roll, so we might as well put it on in case we need to block something or have better parry frames. It might come in handy. Especially with only having default adaptability, which is not super high. It appears that we cannot go further this direction. Which means I need to figure out where it is we can go. Because not here. Is there anything else we can pull this? Aha! Genius. I guess we're just going through the sewers then. It's not really what I was expecting. Can't pull this lever. There's an item over here. Broken Thief's Sword. Soul of an Undead. And then another little pathway. Some bloodstone stains. Are they just dying to nothing, or what's going on? Hides Town of Flame. Try attacking. I don't want to attack this guy. He's not dead, he's breathing. Jumping. Dude, the water in this game? Holy shit. For a game from 2014, I don't know how much of this is from, like, them updating the game or not. The water looks unbelievable. Oh, that's a big-ass guy. Bonfire ahead. Okay. He looks a lot scarier than he appears to be. Dodgeball doesn't have a lot of iframes, which means we need to play like Monster Hunter and try and just avoid the attacks altogether. It's just like in Monster Hunter doesn't have a lot of iframes on their rolls either. It's another one of these guys? What is up with these guys? Okay, well I hit him. Maybe that was a mistake, because now he's angry at me? He wasn't doing anything. I thought that maybe I could, you know... Can I backstab him? Doesn't look like it. First area you want to find is the forest area. Well, I'm not in the forest area right this second. Oh, that's a nice linking animation. Okay. This guy really hurts. I should not have attacked this guy. He was not hostile to me. And now it's a nightmare. Wow, that is a fast attack. But you can backstab. I just messed it up the first time, I guess. Well, we killed each other. That sucks. Okay, so that area seems like maybe a little stronger than we want to handle right this second. It doesn't feel impossible, but it doesn't feel particularly empowering. Let's go back there real quick to pick up our souls, and then I guess come back to Majula to figure out what other directions we can go. Because so far this seems to be the only way forward, but apparently there's other ways I can go that are maybe a little more safe. But I would like to keep my souls if possible. So. This lever again. There's also a bonfire right before those enemies. Did I just walk past it? How blind am I? I don't see a bonfire. Oh, it's right there. I see it now. I see it now. Okay. I do... Excuse me. Okay, well, at least I know next time we're here not to attack the sort of Solaire-looking guy. Because he's a lot scarier than these big guys with the shield up. Because these guys have less health and slower attacks, despite looking way scarier than the small little knight guy. But I did completely miss this bonfire down here, York. Alright, I guess we can just go back to Majula for now. And figure out where else it is we can go. We came from up there. Can we go down this way? I don't think we've been this way, have we? This looks new. Let's see what's down here. Monster ahead. I don't think so. That guy opened it just fine. Yeah. Rusted coin. Don't know how useful that is. But sure. What we got here? Try death? I don't want to try death. It sounds not good. Is that open? What's opening this gate? I'm gonna hide right here in case there's like a giant something. There appears to be nothing on the other side of this gate. Where you defeat, don't give up. You got it, message. I will be wary of defeat and not give up. Okay, this area's kind of creepy. A little bit. What's over here? It looks like a pit of death. Oh, no, maybe it's not, because there's an item down there. It's just water. We can go down there. We can go this way first. Chest. Here's the not human effigy. And I want to get that item, but I don't see another way up. Well, turns out that part was not ground, and my assumption that it was a death pit was correct. Okay. Alright. Okay. Sure, man. Alright. So far, I guess we died once to a normal enemy. So far, the environment has killed us more times than the enemy. Why does this not stay open? Alright, guess we're waiting for the door again. That's on me. That's my fault. I mean, I should have fucking known. I should have known. At least that's a more reasonable death than the, like, 2 times I slipped off the cliff when running back to Artorias in Dark Souls 1. Well, let's be very careful so that we can get my souls back. We're losing more and more max health by the second. It's fine. It'll be fine. Forest of Fallen Giants. Quickly run over to that bonfire if you can. This water is shallow enough, although it's very slow to walk through, so we don't want to fight enemies. We can't level up at the bonfire anymore, which means that if we... game sounds a little bit loud, I can turn the game down just a touch. I turned it up a little bit because I was worried that it might have been too loud. Hopefully that's better. Or I was worried that it was too quiet, rather. and so I didn't want it to be too quiet. Because I noticed, looking back on one of the older streams, that the audio was really quiet. But it's just so inconvenient to test the audio by myself. Hey, big man, you wanna tussle, friend, or? Okay, not in the water though. Not in the water though. I didn't want to tussle in the water. I wanted you to come out. I didn't realize you were gonna be that fast. Wow, he turns crazy fast. That is ridiculous. This is a scary guy. I am faster than him though. I want to go this way if we can. Out of Estus or back on life gems. And we should be willing to use life gems sort of liberally, I think. Now this is how you actually get to this island, which is a homeward bone and a soul of a lost element. Okay. Alright then. Let's make our way to the bonfire so that this guy is not aggro to us anymore. Okay. And real quick, I am going to be right back. I'm gonna cut this part out, but I'll be right back in just a second, chat. Where is my BRB? Let me put the BRB on the screen. Alright. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. See you in a minute. Okay, chat, I am back. Let me count myself back in 3, 2, 1. Actually, give me just another second to type something in my thing, my notes, so that I know when to do things. D1. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. Now that that's done, we can continue. Let's go. This way we go. Let's explore the forest. I want to get rid of this archer first, if possible. He's dead. Perfect. There's another guy. That's not cool. We've got sweeping attacks, though. Really good one-handed R2. Big fan of that. Nice, dude. Nice sneak attack, brother. Alright. Oh, there's an item here. This guy dropped an item when he died. A life gem. Nice. We do need those. Oh, I thought it was gonna be taller than that. This is only an okay ladder, chat. At least it's a ladder. Try right. I mean, we can go right. Maybe they're onto something. There's another ladder over there, which is quite exciting. This guy. This guy. This guy. What do these notes say? Visions of enemy, but stabbing in the back. Visions of tough enemy. Okay, well, maybe if I go to pick up that item, a big guy will spawn. We'll try killing all the small guys first, so that we don't get full-on gank squatted. Although a firebomb got thrown from somewhere. Somebody's throwing firebombs at us. I don't know where from, though. Up there from. Can we go up this ladder over here and get to this guy, maybe? Okay. That's fun. Alright. This guy. Drink some Estus. Okay. Okay, he looked scarier than the other guys, but he had the same amount of, like, health, so he was not that big of a deal. Big jump. What do we get over here? Short sword. Is that not what I'm already wielding? I'm wielding a broadsword. Short sword is a little more quality scaling. It also has thrust. I mean, it has a poking heavy attack. Oh, also, I can't currently wield it because I need more dexterity. Okay, then we'll just not use it for now. Not one of the weapons I'm super interested in trying, but I don't really know what weapons I'm interested in trying. I kind of have an idea. There's like a few weapons. I've done a little bit of research. Not a lot of research, because the issue with doing research with this is that like there's certain things I'm trying to avoid spoiling myself on, because I've not played Dark Souls 2 before, obviously. And so when you're looking things up and you're like trying to figure out if something is early game or not, or late game or not, and you're seeing area names and boss names that you don't recognize, you just sort of have to be like, huh, don't know what that means, you know? It's not as easy as, like, with Dark Souls 1 when I was like, okay, what are some good weapons? And I'm like, oh, I know where this is in Dark Souls 1 because I've played Dark Souls 1 before. Like with the Great Scythe, for example. Whereas, like, in this game when I'm looking things up, I'm like, I don't freaking know where anything is. I don't know what anything is anything about Dark Souls 1. Or Dark Souls 2. I've been saying Dark Souls 1 a lot because we've been streaming Dark Souls 1. Okay. Come on, bro. Thank you. I think they're all dead now, so let's try picking this item up. Another broken straight sword. Ah, that must be the strong enemy. And I think this is the only way we can go from here, it would seem. Because the other way looked like a bit of a drop that maybe would kill me. Skeleton ahead. Yeah, I see him. I see him. I love shaking off walls. What's my favorite skeleton? Broke one piece. Yeah, it's not so bad. Just gotta treat, you know, until our roll is a little stronger, I just gotta treat it like Monster Hunter, I guess. I've been playing a lot of GU. I guess update on the GU progression. I haven't talked about it since last stream, because last stream was the last Dark Souls 1 stream. And so I had not made it that far into GU even still, and I've played GU for another, like, day or so since that stream. Okay. The Gank Squad! This is certainly a short weapon. Anyways, I've been playing GU, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Absolutely adoring it. And I have recently switched weapons, so I'm not playing Sword and Shield anymore. Even though I do so love Sword and Shield, even still. Weakness rear. Really just completely took the wind out of my sails. But I think I'm, like, slowly discovering that it's just the inevitability that Sword and Shield is going to be, like, my second favorite weapon in every Monster Hunter game, and then my favorite weapon is going to be something different each time. Because I'm having a ton of fun playing Switch Axe right now. I'm learning Switch Axe in GU, and it is super, super cool. With, like, the addition of, like... What? Somebody just shot me, didn't they? Where from? I have no idea where this enemy is. Is that guy? Okay. The enemies kind of blend into the environment here. A buckler. That could be helpful. I am not good at parrying, though, as Gwyn last stream showcased. But I've been playing Switch Axe. Switch Axe is really fun in Generations Ultimate. And it's got me wanting to try it out in Wilds. I know it's very different in Wilds because I think it got like a major overhaul in World. With like the addition of zero-sum discharge and amped state and all that other stuff that the weapon has in that game that it didn't have in Generations Ultimate. Like in Generations Ultimate, you just kind of transform into sword mode, and then you just kind of hit them. You just hit them in sword mode, and you stay in sword mode as long as you can. Facilitated by stuff like Demon Riot. Nice job, fine work. Which is a really cool art, Demon Riot is. Demon Riot plus energy charge to just give you this, like, infinite, like, time in, like, bonus damage mode. Hello, friend. Her voice is really quiet. Why is your, like, arm glowing with shadow? Let's see, she sells a straight sword. Or, sorry, a broken straight sword. Hand axe, a club. And the Cestus. She sells the traveler armor. She has 10 life gems for sale. She's the blacksmith key. I'll buy that. Pharos Lockstone. I think this is like a key for certain things. She sells some spells. And then let me take this club too. I want to take the club as well. Because I've heard hammers are pretty good in this game, and I want to try them out. Can we two-hand the club? Because we need 12 strength, and we only have 11. Or the hammer, rather? Yeah, I could two-hand it. It's got a pretty quick move set. Things considered. That was a bad note. I didn't like that one. What's upstairs? Anything cool upstairs? A locked door is what's upstairs. So we can go down this ladder. This is a nice ladder. It's a shame we have to go down instead of up it. What in the hell is that? We were in a forest for a little while, and now we've entered hell. Oh, hey, friend. Okay, that damage seems pretty good. It's such a funny animation for a hammer weapon, to have this, like, little flourishy spin to it. Okay. Really? That was kind of fast. It is a little slow, though. Let's see what all we've got around here. This door is also locked. Okay. But, anyways, back on track with the GU talk. I've been playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. It's super fun. I recently just got into Village High Rank. And so now I'm working my way through Hub Low Rank to get access to some more Hunter Arts. Notably Absolute Readiness. But I'm having an absolute blast with that game so far. It's really cool. I guess that might have not been an enemy, but... Listen carefully, skeleton. I like that one. It's a good note. It's a good note. Okay. Okay. Walking up this conspicuous flat tree. Some archers. Hold on a second, chat. Okay, I thought I had to sneeze and then it didn't happen. So maybe now it's gonna happen. Now that I've given up on it. It's a turtle? Okay. That felt like really good damage. This thing does mad damage so far. I'm liking this weapon so far. Even though my club still chinks off walls, that's great. So we have Estus again, so I should be using those before the life gems since the Estus is replenishable. Whoa, dude! Guess he's not coming down here. Okay, I don't want to be in firebomb range. This is an interesting situation we found ourselves in here. Really? His shield was up there. Of course, dude. Of course, the moment I try to do something is when he stops blocking with the shield when I try to kick him. Okay, that did not go particularly great. Oh, there's a ladder. I love ladders. Uh-huh, that's a giant bird, actually, it would appear to. I was gonna say a dragon, but I don't think that was a dragon. Whoa, what the hell is this guy? Whoa, 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 hey, chill, 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 chill. What is that, man? Did he just, what did he just do? He just, like, vanished? He just teleported? This is a nightmare. Okay, that guy's dead. Repair powder. Ow. 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 We're dead. Okay. Did not realize there was going to be, like, 3 of these guys who would all get up the moment I came over here. That's a shame. The death animation takes a while in this game. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's just go straight to where we were. I'd like to explore more of this area, but this whole situation is such a nightmare. Yeah, it's just my fault. Get up? That is... Okay, good to know that that buffers a roll, like, turbo. Turbo buffers it. Okay, so what was the deal with that giant knight who showed up? Okay, excuse me. This way we go. Okay. Take this one step at a time. Heal. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, that's one down. Two down. I don't care for this. Oh, that guy didn't die either. Okay, now he's dead. Which leaves us just with Mr. Shield Man. Cool, I'm glad that when I tried to input a kick, it didn't come out. That's so sick. That's a backstab, though. Bonk! Pancake is dumbass. Let's go. Okay. Can't help but notice that he's, like, puppy guarding the ladder, and I can't climb up. I'm not even allowed to climb up. So this guy's AI is broken on this ladder? Are you kidding me? Okay, I think he backed away from it. Now I can climb it. Beautiful. Where did he go? I don't know. Or maybe he got stuck there for so long he despawned or something? Oh no, he's right here. Okay, what was the deal with that knight guy? Why has he not come back? Some life gems. We got an Estus flask shard, so we can upgrade our Estus. Nice. Okay. Alright, we're just not going to try climbing down. We'll just walk down instead. How about that? Is there a guy? There was a guy. There's two guys. The spear guy, or kill the halberd guy. Spear guy doesn't really seem to want to follow or fight us at all. I don't know how that wasn't a backstab, but he's dead anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. Could climb down there. This is an expansive little area that has turned into. Okay. Could always come back over here to this area pre-tree. Because it seems like there's, you know, we could jump down onto these buildings and such. That's going to kill me. No, it didn't. Barely. A torch? Don't I already have a torch? Why do I need another torch? Treasure. There must have been another way to get in here, right? Probably could have dropped right here. Yeah, that would have been safer probably than what I did, but I didn't think it was going to be so big of a drop. Now where can I go? Who is shooting me and where from? That guy right there. So we're going down here now. I don't really know if there's a way back up. Stop with the arrows. Oh my god. Can you come around the corner? Thank you. Oh, this guy. Short bow. Okay, nothing else over there. Climb the ladder. That gets us back to where we started. This pathway leads us to more enemies. I really love how the kick only comes out when you don't want it to, and never comes out when you're intentionally trying to use it. Like I was right there, both times. This is cringe. Okay. Alright. I truly do love the kick action. It's such a useful tool. Oh, I'm glad that it came out that time. Great. A radiant life gem. Yeah, you keep shooting those arrows, you piece. this was how you're supposed to get to where we jumped down to and almost died from. Can we stop with the arrows? Oh my god. Okay, this way? It's over here. A ladder? Some sort of pathway? Boulder ahead. Oh my god, be wary of trap is correct. Human effigy. I don't really know what those do. I'm guessing they're like humanities, maybe? Is there another boulder or just the one? Friend ahead. Friend ahead and hurrah for rear.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Kale.
Hello, Kale.
I'm a traveler, like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm navigating the continent to create a map.
Neat. That all you have to say?
Why cartography, you ask?
No, that's not what I asked, but
well,
sure.
That's a good question. When I first came into
There's nothing wrong with cartography.
It was a curse? Something about a curse. How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus.
Bro, what are you doing?
But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps.
There's nothing wrong with being fond of maps. I'm fond of ladders. Oh, there's more. More to say. Sorry, I was gonna skip through.
It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there.
Yeah, that one was locked.
I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid.
Okay. No guy.
Inside the
This guy has a lot to say.
I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen.
What was on the map?
I believe that it's a map of Dren Lake.
Okay, what made it strange?
Now I'm traveling the land to prove it.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait. No. That wasn't it.
Oh.
Then what? I don't seem
Poor
to
guy.
recall. Were you looking for that map?
I don't think so. Oh.
Then you
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I can look for the map for you, my friend.
Shame on you. You should have told me before.
I like this guy.
Here, take this. A key to the mansion.
Oh, well, thank you. Nice.
What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here.
This guy's nice. Compared to the last NPC who told us, chop shop, go find a key for me. Oh, and the map's chiseled in stone.
But one thing.
Also, he's got more to say.
Venture deep into the mansion.
Why not?
I can't be certain, but I've heard disturbing noises.
Okay.
Something about it feels wrong. Just be careful.
Sounds like an invitation for us to go explore deep into the mansion to me.
I'll be back in Majula soon. Perhaps we will meet again and discuss maps at our leisure.
Sounds great. Alright, you have anything else to say?
I'll be back.
No, okay, you're actually done talking now. Nice dodge roll, shouts to Dark Souls 2. Amber Herb. Okay. We can head down this way then, I guess. I guess I'm just going to sort of operate under the assumption that another boulder is not going to come crashing down on my skull. Death. Visions of death. In short, don't you dare. That does look like a death hole. Let's not go that way. Alright. Ladder time. This game has had a critical mass of ladders so far, and I couldn't be happier about it. I actually am so ecstatic. I hope we get, like, a really long ladder, though, sometime soon. Dark Souls 1 made us wait for the long ladders for quite a while. And Demon Souls didn't even have a good long ladder. Oh my... Okay, man, chill. I gotta get used to stamina management a little more in this game. Feels like my weapon uses a lot of stamina, and I'm not used... It feels like it's using the same amount of stamina that my really big weapon I was using in Dark Souls 1 did, but this is a much smaller weapon, and so it's a little unusual. Alright, I guess we're going back to where we killed those soldiers. And there was like a... I think it was another ladder they could go down. I think that's where we need to go next. Seems like the current best option to me. Climb down. Alright. Here's some sort of guy over there. Green blossom. Beware your projectile. Hold back. Danger zone ahead. Try right. What the? Oh, there's like a bunch of ballista. Okay, and there's now 4 more enemies. Alright. Will these guys follow me up the ladder? The Gank Squad is back again. This is a real nightmare, isn't it? What do we do about this? Is the question. They warned me of projectiles, not 4 enemies coming out of that little hallway. I guess they all got off their ballistas immediately or something? Let's see if just walking away for a second, maybe they'll start to trail back to where they are. Does not seem that they have done so. Just gonna try and get a sick plunging attack. At least I didn't take any fall damage. I am gonna get my teeth kicked in by these guys, though. Pop this. Dude, that's so annoying. Let me strafe your bitch ass, please. Yes, 1 down. 2 down. Uh-huh. Yep, I know. Nice backstab. Let's go. That went better than I thought it was going to. And now, yeah, they all just immediately got up their ballista. Treasure ahead. You're so real for this. We can also, I mean, we can fire the ballista ourselves. Not that it does. Oh my god, I must have walked right off. There's another guy in here. Okay, he was blocking with his sword, so it didn't hurt so bad. Blue wooden shield and a great soul arrow. There's just a spell here, just on the ground. Do I want to go down there? Let's explore a little bit over here before we try jumping down a pit of potentially no return.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times.
I am. What about you?
Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash.
Oh, hogwash.
My name is Pate.
Pate.
I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it.
Treasure.
Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
Oh, that must have been... I see what you're saying, chat. That must have been that note set was saying up here. There was a note up here that said shortcut, but needs fire. But I thought I had one of the guys throw the firebomb here, and then it didn't do anything. So then I gave up. I can... Maybe if I die again, or if I rest again, I can try it. But let's keep exploring for now. And I guess we can finish talking to this guy. But I saw a note about that. One of the notes.
If you go any far. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind.
This one right here?
I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the lid for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed.
I do know the old video of the guy with the kitchen gun video. This is the kitchen gun guy?
I'm worried about what might be inside.
That's incredible. I mean, I would like to go in, but it sounds a little dangerous. Let's see if we go this way first, maybe. What's over here? Cool, dude. Nice firebomb. You know what? Why not? Rip the bandit off. Does not appear to have locked behind me. Eliminating one at a time. Weakness, pincer attack. That doesn't sound fun. There we go. Now it's locked behind me. Okay, here comes a bunch of guys. I don't have stamina! I don't have stamina! I don't have stamina! My stamina ran out so fast. Play a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie. Guess one down. I really... Why does it take... It takes so long to sprint sometimes in this game. Okay, that could have gone much worse. That went fairly well. I can't believe that's the kitchen gun guy. I can kind of hear it. Now that you say that, chat. It's an ominous staircase. Also, he said there was definitely treasure here. And so far, there has not been. So far, there's not been treasure. Okay. Alright. Was that an illusory wall or something? I saw the thing that said try door, and I was just sort of mashing X to get the thing away, and then there was a door. I got a staff, though. I don't really need a staff. Overwhelming ahead. That sounds bad. Trio ahead. Trio of what? Time to fight the Godskin trio? So far, I'm seeing nothing ahead. Did I just get, like, trolled? Hey, Pate.
Well, I see you managed to escape.
I did manage to escape.
I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh. But you should take this.
Uh-huh. A white sign soapstone.
To call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds.
Now, what gives you the impression I'm undead, Pate? What gives you that impression? Alright, see you around, man. We go that way. I forgot about the firebomb guys there. Just book it this way. Let's kill this guy before he gets the chance to get up and make it everybody else's problem. They're whacking a tree over there. We can get up here. Maybe this will allow us to get down to those firebombing guys. A crossbow. Don't have much use for that. It's kind of dark in here. Revenge. Yeah, but that's still gonna be a obnoxious little duo fight, or not. I guess the other guy's not gonna... Okay, so we can two-shot these... Oh, trio fight. My apologies. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it, 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 stop, stop, stop. Oh, the kick takes 7 years to come out in this game. Bastard sword. Okay. Already looking forward to that infinite life gem NPC. Mailbreaker and an infantry helm. So let's see. Oh, the Mailbreaker's a thrusting sword. We don't have the dex for it, but thrusting swords are apparently really good in this game. So maybe we try and level our dex to try that weapon out. Could be nice. Bastard Sword's a great sword. We don't have anywhere near the stats for that. Guess we can just stick to the hammer for now. Put a little hat on. Hold on, it's 50% equip load. Okay, no, it's still fine. Some fall damage, unfortunately. Okay. Bow. Let's go this way. Why are you guys attacking a tree? Okay, nice backstab. Club at risk? Oh my god. That sucks. That's not great. Dark Souls 2 don't have a ganking enemy challenge. So far, difficulty impossible. That damage is so fast. The durability on this thing. Where do you see the durability on a weapon? Does it reset when you ret? It says 50. That is a 50 out of 50, not the durability? Help. This is durability. Okay. That is annoying. For sure. Okay then. I guess let's see if we can't try and get that shortcut this time. But at least every time we die, our durability goes back to normal. That's nice, at least. Even if it is still a touch annoying. Cool. Adaptability is such a cool mechanic. Really awesome, in fact, I would go so far as to say. Okay, he's dead. Perfect. Okay, now let's see if Firebomb fellow over here can't help us with this wall. Okay. Oh, well, hold on. Gotta deal with this guy first. What a nightmare. Oh my god. Shaking. Oh my god. Adaptability is a mechanic of all time for sure, dude. Oh my god. And then... Can you not start sprinting unless your health bar, or unless your stamina bar is full? Is that what I'm noticing is the problem? Yeah, that's what it is. You can't start sprinting unless your stamina bar is full. Why? Also, that enemy destroyed all the barrels when he came up here. Or maybe I did when I rolled like this. And also the firebomb guy just disappeared. That is supremely annoying. Okay. I guess. Sure, man. You won't follow me down the ladder. Now, hopefully... there is some sort of... I don't want to get shot by the ballista. Okay, let's get this guy out. That sucks. Checking on walls is so cool. Where did the gank guy even come from? I thought he was like sitting in the corner or something. I don't even see a guy. There's no guy. Okay, we can at least backstab this one. Maybe he like dropped down from above? So this time there's just not a guy that ganks me from behind. Alas, nothing happened. They were whacking away at that tree and it accomplished nothing. Large Soul of the Undead. What a strange video game you are, Dark Souls 2. What a strange, strange video game you are. Oh, but those ones explode when they threw the firebomb. This game sucks. What are you talking about? It's just absolute bullshit. Okay. Sure, man. Oh, there's the winged spear. That's a pretty good weapon in Dark Souls 1. I don't know how good it is in this game. Okay, but we've made progress, so it's fine. Tail. Don't see one, but sure. Two guys there. Two guys standing guard 5 feet apart. A life gem. I do need to put my life gems back on. Oh, good. You have a shield. Great. Awesome. Oh, good. And the other guy aggroed. Even better. Now, my light attack combo, 2 shots. My heavy attack... Okay, no, these guys just have more health, I guess. I was going to say, my heavy attack combo, not... Okay, whatever. Is this door open? Nope. Alright. Let's keep making our way. There's a fog wall. There's a... What is this, a giant sword stuck in the wall? Be wary of enemy horde. Don't like the sound of that. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, new rule. If there's even, like, the thought that there might be... Oh my god, adaptability is a mechanic. There's even a thought that an enemy might be nearby. We cannot, under any circumstances, pick up an item, because it takes 7 years to pick up an item. Alright, that was miserable. Yeah, we gotta get our adaptability leveled up, like, ASAP, because them clipping my toesies at the end of a roll does not feel good. What's the worst that could happen if we come up here and pick up this item? We get, like, ambushed or something? Halberd. Yeah, looks like it. Oh god, careful if slip up is right, though. Okay, we handled that pretty well. It was kind of scary, but it went fine. Oh, look at the pretty water. Dude, the water in this game, holy shit. Maybe you're not all bad, Dark Souls 2. I'm having a good time, by the way. I'm occasionally getting mad at the game, but, like, I'm playing it up, you know. I'm having a good time so far. Although maybe one less gank would be nice. I don't trust you. I don't care. Oh, so that one was a friend required ahead? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have hit that guy. Large leather shield and more life gems. Alright. Right. Thank you. Fire arrows. And this is a shortcut. I would like to take this shortcut and go back and level up a few times, if at all possible. Plus, we have the key for the blacksmiths. We can take that back to him. And I guess we can maybe talk to, what was his name? Kale? The map guy? We can go check out a few things in, Majula then. That sounds like a plan. Hello, Emerald Hero.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you to see light, however.
Okay. Upgrade the flask? Beautiful. So now we have 3 Estus. Okay. Let's wait to level up until we've explored the whole place, because maybe if exploring the whole place, like maybe if we open this guy's smithy, we'll see something we want to buy.
Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work.
You gonna say thank you for me opening your
But first,
place?
let me set up. Come again later.
He's not gonna say thank you? I want to beat this guy over the head with my club so badly, you have no idea. I've got a bloodlust. Okay, it's fine. We're chilling. Okay. Now we can get in here. Oh, you really think you're him, huh? You think you got that ding 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 in you? Yeah, you're not him, bro. You're not him. What if I take your shit though? I found your key. It's my best I can now. It's a short bow. You can keep it actually.
Stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast.
You're slamming a already made sword with a hammer.
Another useless traveler.
I hate this guy. This is the worst blacksmith ever.
A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got.
This guy's a miserable little shitbag.
Let me have a look.
I don't care for him.
Quick.
Let's see. Buy. What are you selling? He's got a long sword, a broadsword, a falchion, an estoc, a rapier, and a mace. The mace, from what I understand, is better than the club, and the rapier and the estoc are both pretty good. I'd like to maybe try out the hammer and the rapier. What else are you selling? He's got repair powders and titanite shards. Okay, I'm gonna buy... Let's buy the rapier. Let's buy the mace. And then... I know I said we were gonna level adaptability, but I really want to try out some weapons, and then maybe work from there. Because really, the most important thing in this game, from my understanding, is getting weapon requirements up. 4 is a lot. Okay, we can take both to 12, and then now we can start leveling adaptability. I'm content with that. Okay, so equipment, we have a mace, which does more damage. 120 plus 51, so it's got slightly worse scaling, but it's got more raw damage, so it's about a little bit more damage. Same move set, which I do quite like this move set so far. It's a nice move set. And then the rapier, which apparently is quite good. It's got a crazy range in the rapier. It is just thrusting attacks though, which is maybe not the best for a game ever so full of gank squads. Can we equip both? And then still be in light roll mode? Or medium roll, whatever this is? Whatever roll type this is? We can. Okay, fine, that's good. And we can just switch to whichever one feels most comfortable for the situation and start experimenting a little bit. And then just focus on leveling adaptability and stuff for now. And then one more question. If I wanted to reinforce both the mace and the rapier take regular Titanite shards. Don't waste your time. I hate this guy. Do not care for this guy. Also, we don't have any rings. We haven't picked up any. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. House key. What do we have in here? A giant book that we can't read. One Pharos Lockstone. Some rolling. Yeah, but like in tight quarters like this, where maybe it would be difficult to hit without chinking the wall. We can also use both with one hand. Can you... Also, we can stab behind a shield with the rapier if we need to. That's another question. Do we have a medium shield? We've got the large leather shield. None that have 100% physical. This seems ever so slightly better. Let's put this shield on. It is also ugly as sin, though. Maybe we don't put it on. Don't give up. Skeleton ahead. Visions of pointless. Visions of bug and then fire. Okay. That's a skeleton. It's a whole ass skeleton. Oh my god, that is no damage. Okay, how about the main? Okay, well he's weak to. He must be resistant to thrusting damage or something because he's a skeleton, and maybe weak to striking damage because he's a skeleton. Okay. In that case, let's put the mace on. I don't know if this is like a whole ass area down here. Ah, and this place is one of those dark places that I was being told about. Oh, there's an Estus Flask shard. Skeleton or skeleton? How about skeleton? You think any of these guys were boned to be wild like Brooke is? Okay, seems like a real chest. A soul vessel. What the heck is that? Soul vessel. Show this to a certain person and. Ah, okay, it's a respecking item. Okay. So they thought to, this game really is Elden Ring 1. They thought to put respecking items in Dark Souls 2, but not 3 or Bloodborne? Okay, I guess. Another chest. 3 Titanite shards and 3 torches. I guess our map friend is not back in Majula yet. So no map friendship time for us. Okay, this thing's not, they're just not worth killing. Unless maybe they don't respawn or something. Let's just quickly rest so those guys aren't following us anymore. And then we can give the Estus shard to the Green Herald.
Is that here?
Or the Emerald Herald. My apologies. So now we have 4 Estus, which is nice. And we could upgrade our weapons. One or maybe even both of our weapons to +1? Not both. Let's just hold then for now. I still want to experiment with these weapons to see which ones I like. And we're going to here, Cardinal Tower. I feel like we're making pretty decent progress. I mean, we haven't fought a boss yet, so maybe we're not making pretty decent progress, but considering that I'm playing blind, I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far. Only 5 deaths. We're slowly but surely getting the hang of things. We have an elevator. Does this take us down where the Hell Beast is? Or somewhere else? No, somewhere else. We might be able to get in that area if we were to send the elevator the other way. Oh, is this going to be a boss? Okay. Here, let's try the rapier on this guy. Oh my god. That is some damage. Holy. I feel like this feels like a boss story. Cutscene. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. What's with the weird, like, blood thing? Is this our first boss? Are we finally in boss mode? This guy's kind of creepy looking. I didn't realize he was going to keep stepping, and now I know. So that's doing about 140. How much does a mace hit do? About a 156. Does a little more damage, but it's a bit slower and less stamina efficient. Both seem to do pretty decent damage. The last giant. Nobody tell this guy about Yorn, okay? He doesn't need it. He's ripped his arm off? Hello, Amygdala. I too love Bloodborne. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Why can you not sprint when you're not at full stamina in this game? Who FromSoft decided that one? I can't even blame that one on Miyazaki, because Miyazaki was not the director of this game. Nice whiffs. Nice adaptability. Since I've learned that he has attacks that can one-shot me from that health range, I'm gonna heal. Alright, that was a pretty easy boss. Nice, simple first boss. Soul of the Last Giant and a soldier key. Nice. Is this just a dead end? Brief respite, but now the real fight begins. Okay. Then with that, I think it's been a few hours, but it's finally time to take it to the tier list for our first boss in Dark Souls 2. Oh, shit, hold on. I opened the wrong thing on my screen. You guys can still see it, though. There we go. Now I can see the tier list. Here we are. So, the Last Giant. I would say that is a perfectly average fight. I liked the flair of him ripping his arm off to try and hit you with it. I think that he was not super engaging, and he didn't, like, do anything interesting tutorial-wise, like maybe Asylum Demon. But he wasn't too different from, like, Priscilla or Seath, who just kind of sat there and didn't do much of anything. I would say perfectly average boss. Not offensive, but not outstanding. That's my thoughts. And we still have this ugly, like, pizza with no cheese or sauce or toppings on it, on our back. Okay, so I guess this was just a dead end. Is this just... I guess maybe I was about to say this must be an optional boss, but I guess we got a key, right? So we probably need the key for something. Opens Soldier's Door in the Forest of Giants. I don't know where that is. The Soldier's Door. Unless it's like this door. Nope. Okay, well. It's a nice and easy first boss. We're chilling, chat. We're chilling. We died to that boss as many times as we died to Calamite. So, you know, everything's okay. Oh, hey, man. Sorry to, you know, hijack your elevator ride. I'm liking the hammer moveset so far. The hammer feels good in this game. Okay, no, we can't jump off to go into the hell area, even if we wanted to. I guess let's go back and level up real quick. Oh, hey, man, I didn't see you there. Shit. Okay. See, this is the kind of situation where the rapier is good. Because it's really quick. There's one guy, and we're stuck in a hallway that's too small. So now, I guess our next step is to go wherever the soldier's key opens. The question now, I suppose, is where is that? Opens the soldier's door. And we did do this already, right? Okay, I didn't forget. Good. Level up time. Let's just, like, keep leveling adaptability, shall we? Yeah, let's try and get to, like, maybe 95, and then we'll see if that's comfortable, and if it's not comfortable, we'll keep leveling it. Okay. Now to figure out where else we're supposed to go. And this lady still does not sell an infinite number of life gems. No. We gotta find that infinite life gem NPC at some point, chat. I feel like that's gonna be important. There was a locked door up here. Okay. Is this the only soldier's door, or are there multiple? Okay, it's just artificially darkened in there? Oh, that was a crystal lizard. Son of a bitch. Do crystal lizards respawn in this game, or is this game one of the ones where they don't respawn? I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Let's rest, and then I'm gonna light a torch so that we can see. How is the one-handed moveset on this thing? Mostly the same? Okay, we'll stick with the rapier for the time being. If we want to hit the crystal lizard, we need to switch to the hammer. Dude, we got stuck on a box. Come on, man. I really do not like that you can't start sprinting until your stamina is empty. That feels really bad. Or until your stamina is full, rather. Excuse me. And I guarantee that's going to get me killed in a boss fight at some point. Okay, attempt number 3 at killing this damn crystal lizard. You have got to be kidding me. You're actually, like, I'm actually getting trolled right now. Alright. Attempt number 4. This time for sure. I guess it isn't until maybe Bloodborne where locking on actually, like, angles your attacks at the enemy a little bit. If they're, like, tiny, like a crystal lizard. I also love that most of my attacks just go and whiff it. So cool, in fact. So cool. So really cool. we have like a... Is there like a big slam attack we can do? No? Alright, attempt number 5 at getting this crystal lizard? I'm gonna do all this, and it's gonna give me an upgrade material that I'm never gonna use for the entire game, is the beauty of this moment. Chat. So, lock in, alright? This time for sure. So the running attack does not work. And I've missed my R1. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. Holy shit. Okay, let's open the fucking box. I mashed it too fast. I didn't see what it was. It was a small leather shield and something else. I don't know what it said. This is my nightmare. I'm doing this for like, anybody could watch this stream, or if this does fully become a video like I think it's going to, anybody could be watching this. Anybody could watch me fail to kill this crystal lizard for like 3 minutes and waste their time. Okay, Titanite shards we do have a use for, so I guess it was worth the trouble. Okay, what's back here? Uh-huh. Another chest. Appears to be real. Oh, hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Soapstone and radiant life gems. And there's an item on this branch here. Let's see if we can just... We missed. And died. Wow. This area is... This area of all areas is really killing me. Is insane. Also, the fact that there's not much more up here is making me assume that then the soldier's key we got opens all of these dilapidated orange doors. Which we've seen quite a number of, and I don't remember where they all are. And the door closed itself again, which is just great. Okay. And so we just step onto the branch, pick up all that for an item I'm never going to use. Wonderful. So then the question becomes, where else have there been these orange doors? And are there any prior to this bonfire? I do not remember at all. Also, we've not been over here. This is an area that I've not been to. I didn't drop down this way. I do like how fast the rapier is. Lets me react to these nightmare situations quickly. We could take the ladder down, or we could go this way. Let's go this way, then. Okay, we'll fall if we go in that way, though. I don't want to fall in there. There's items over here. Son of a bitch. Well, so much for that item. I'll have to come back for it. Just barely missed it. Alright. Let's see, what else do we have down here? Wings and then play dead. Whatever that means. Cool, dude. Nice sneak attack, brother. Well done. Okay, this rapier kind of bangs. Huh. Just let it rip. Yep, his 3 attacks will kill him, and that's faster than he can attack me. Okay. Life gem. Nice. Let's drink Estus just to be safe about it. 3 life gems? Nice. I guess we can go back up this ladder and try to get that item again. Okay, so you can sprint on the ladder without your stamina being full, but not on the ground. Which doesn't particularly make a lot of sense to me. But sure. Yep, that's probably not going to be useful. I also maybe could have just totally walked back up there. I 100% could have. Wow, okay. Well, you know. What a stream, am I right, gamers? Okay, can we go up this way? Doesn't look like it. Can we even... Okay, there's another Ninja Turtle. Okay, didn't know he could even do that. The other one didn't do that to me when I snuck up on him. That was not very nice. Foot soldier shield. And then... This seems like a place we can't... Does this hurt me? Oh my god. Shouts being invincible at the open doors. At least that's in this game. Let's go. You might not have roll invincibility, but door invincibility is a sacred thing. Fire longsword. That could probably be good, but I don't think we need it. So is there like a way out of here? Oh, probably by going through the little drop down. Right. Okay. Nice, that was a nice little adventure to pick up some items that we're probably not going to use, but who knows, they might come in handy. Fire longsword sounds like it's probably good, but I'm enjoying the mace and the rapier so far, so I kind of just want to stick with those. Cool. Okay. Yeah. That's better. Have we been in here? I don't know. I think so. Yeah, we've been here. Okay. Yeah, this is familiar to me. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Nice. That's wonderful. And then this item, life gems. Nice. Okay. So I guess we just go back through the area and open the doors that the soldier's key opens. Is the current plan, I think? Although I am gonna quickly... I'm going to bring us back here. I need to quickly run to the restroom. I will cut this out of the video that I'm planning to upload. I'll be right back. See you in a minute, chat. I am back, chat. Hope you enjoyed the deer game. Hope you maybe won the deer game. Let me quickly make another note. And I will count us back in. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's keep going. So I guess we're going to, yeah, try and find Soldier's Key doors. Wheresoever they might be. Wasn't there a Soldier's Key door, like, over here or something? I don't remember. Yeah, there's one right there, I think. Yeah, okay, so the Soldier's Key opens these doors, then. All of these doors, I guess. And this is a whole brand new... Yeah, this is a different side of the elevator and everything. Looks like a real chest. Cool, man. He broke the treasure chest, too. Oh, now it's rubbish! Now I don't get the item, whatever it was! I guess maybe that's how it works? I'm guessing that's how it works. Maybe it just had rubbish in it anyway. That's cringe, bro. Be wary of Fatty. Is that Fatty right there? That guy? Okay, that guy has got a lot of armor on, so I'm guessing produce the symbol of the king. This guy's got a lot of health. But he's got armor on, so he should be weaker to striking damage than to piercing damage. Ow. Also, you can turn or you can sprint in any direction you want while blocking in this game. Can't do that in Bloodborne. Another great idea that Dark Souls 2 had. Okay, our adaptability's feeling a little better, because that might not have worked before. That dodge there. I had a little bit less stamina than I thought I did there. Get another sip from my Estus. Get to do something punishable. He is done. Not that we can, you know, go this way, because we need to produce the symbol of the king, whatever that means. Now I'm starting to wonder if there even are mimics in this game. If you can break the chests. Grand Lance. Maybe like a heavy spear. Okay, so not this way then. Is not the way to progress to a new area. We could also go back to the one area that we first went to before we got to the forest. Since that area maybe we could handle now. This place is quite dark. Fire bombs. Ah, there's skeletons here. Or at least a skeleton. Got his ass. He doesn't appear to be reforming, which is great news. Oh. You can't lock onto them while they're forming like that, but you can still hit them, which is good. Fortunately, they are very weak to striking damage. So our mace is just knocking them flat. There are a plethora of skeletons in this room. Oh, that's an unfortunate way to run out of stamina there. Yeah, you definitely can't sprint if your stamina bar is not full in this game for whatever reason. Nice. A little more damage than I would have liked to take, but we made it through fine, so it's okay. Guy's shooting a bow at us. Can we go this way? Yes. There's a ladder here. What's the top of the ladder? A bunch of these guys. That's not great. Yep. Okay. I am such a huge fan of adaptability. It's such a cool idea. Okay, yep, The Gank Squad! That really missed. That's so cool. Cool, he womboed me, and I couldn't do anything about it. That sucks. Just being 3 of those guys up there is really rough. Okay. Yeah. And we've still had no sign of the... Like I guess there's like maybe a ring similar to the Demon Souls one that lets you keep more of your health after dying. Is this the right way? No, this is the wrong way. We need to go the other way, I think. I do quite like this rapier. Unfortunately, we now have to go back through the skeleton room again, which kind of sucks. Cool. I definitely wanted to kick there. That's why I was swinging at the skeleton for sure. Okay. This one out. And then these broskies are gonna spawn. I feel like I really want some more endurance too. Yeah, I think we should just focus on pretty much exclusively leveling our health, endurance, and adaptability for now. I think that these weapons seem pretty strong, especially for like basic early game weapons, and I think they might scale fairly well with upgrades, so we can focus on just upgrading these weapons for now while we get our other stats in order. I guess we should probably go back upstairs, or up the ladder, where the nightmare is. If we can just, like, target one without the other one, we could have... It sucks, dude. I was mashing roll, and it didn't come out in time. Never mind, adaptability rules. I'm glad that that didn't hit me. Okay, this one survives more than 3 hits. That's great. That's great news. Alright, it's not as bad if we don't aggro the third one like we did before. Uh-oh. I'm assuming he's too big to climb the ladder. Yep. Oh, glad. I'm so glad we did all this for a whip. Now, what did I say earlier about not picking up items with enemies around? Also, he... Okay. That sucks. That's what I get for burning all my stamina on a downed enemy that I couldn't hit. Alright. Not clean, but we succeeded, so it's okay. Hurrah for sadness. We could plunging attack that guy. Why not? Okay, plunging attacks are a little finicky in this game. This guy is still down here. Oh, and there's the other one too. Kill him. I forgot again that they don't die to 3 hits now. Maybe we need to go upgrade our weapons to +1 or maybe +2 if we have enough. Okay. There's all Orestes, so switch back to the life gems. But since we don't have an infinite access to them yet, they still feel very precious to me. And I don't know what I need to do to get infinite access to them. I know there's a merchant somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Invaded by Dark Spirit Armorer Dennis. You can be invaded when you're not human? Interesting. Oh, they're right there. Did a lot of damage. That's cool. Okay. Awesome. That does a lot of damage. Okay, well at least we respawned right here. Do we get invaded again or no? We do get invaded again. Okay. Get this archer. Here's Armorer Dennis. Okay, well I can tell he has the higher leveled adaptability than me. Because my attacks just like went right through him. He has like so much health. This sucks. This is miserable. Cool, you can't hit him out of the spellcasting animation. That's great. Backstab though, which did not do a lot of damage, but I mean, hey, it's backstab. Nice lock on. Okay, we did actually hit him out of that spellcasting animation. Oh, we ran out of fucking stamina. This is so miserable. No. I hate fighting NPCs. We did get our souls back, right? I didn't lose them. I wasn't even paying... I don't even remember. I guess we'll find out here in a second, won't we? Okay, we did get our souls back at least. Do we just sort of have to deal with this invader guy, though, is the problem? If we have to kill him now? Maybe the mace would be better? Backstab? Wow, that does a lot more damage to him than the rapier backstab did. Oh, I'm gonna die though, is the problem? I love that those swirling projectiles also do damage. It's really sick. Goodbye, Armor Dennis. Down the pit you go. All that for a human effigy. A giant rests in peace. Alright. Okay, let's say we go back to Majula. And we upgrade our weapons and maybe level up. That sounds like a plan to me. At some point, it's probably smart to not commit to both of these weapons, but I think we're early enough in the game and, like, regular Titanite shards are common enough that I think it's not a huge deal. Let's just take both of these to +1.
I'll be around.
'Cause so far, I don't know, I feel like I really like the way the rapier feels in this game, but also I'm scared of not having the ability to damage stuff like skeletons or enemies in armor that resist piercing damage. Okay, I would like my adaptability a little higher. Let's take it to 96, and then maybe we try leveling endurance a little bit, so I've got more stam. Alright, thank you, Emerald Herald. Back to the Soldier's Rest. There's also still more areas that the Soldier's Key should open that we didn't go check. Maybe now that we don't have a lot of souls, let's actually travel to this one and just see if we can bum rush our way to those. Since this seems to be like a new area that we can explore, since it's got a bonfire and everything, let's go check out those other doors, since I think there should be at least one more. Maybe two more. I don't remember how many there were. Just taking it nice and slow today. There's also more at the bottom of the area down there that I didn't get before. And we're almost now all the way to the point where we've got... Okay, that's 2 shots this guy now? That's kind of crazy. We're almost all the way down to half our health. I have no clue how you, like, get your health back in this game, so... It's just not on the table as a thing we can do right now. Cool, nice shield, bro. Really cool. Thank you. Life gem. Can we get this guy to blow this up now? Just face tank it? Oh my god, dude, come on. Blow these up, please. I guess I have a firebomb myself. I do have firebombs. Motherfucker. So much for bum rush this whole situation, huh? Okay, where are my... Oh my god, dude, come on. I'm stuck in the menu! Okay, it's fine. We're good. We're alive. Alright, let's see. Firebombs, firebomb, regular firebomb. Let's not waste a black firebomb. Those might be actually useful at some point. Well, it killed me, but at least I got the shortcut. We're just fast-tracking our way to half health, I guess. Okay. I don't know how much longer stream is going to go for, by the way. I'm having a lot of fun, but I think that I may need to call it soon. Awesome. I love shields. Shields are so cool. I also... Okay, that was a great death. That was a really good one. That was a good use of that amount of health that I just lost for basically permanently, because I don't know how to fix it. Or if it's even something you can regularly fix. Although we might be down to half health now at 10 deaths, so... Jesus Christ. This stupid shield. Let's just leave. What are you doing? What, she's doing a little jig? What was that? She's trying to run away, and she started doing an emote. Also, I realized that we never went down here. Let's just let it rock. Please, okay, please. I'm door stuck. Oh, there was a ladder this whole time. I didn't see the ladder the first time we came down here. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna assume this isn't a mimic and open it. It was a trapped chest, though. Hey, we learned something. We learned something. Oh, that's another death. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. I tried it again, as if the door wasn't gonna be stuck the second time. Okay, so the chaps... Okay, I know how to speak words. Give me a second. The chests can be trapped, which is good to know. And it looks to me as if it does not open from this side. Okay. It's worth a try. Then I guess we're just going back up into this nightmare. Excuse me, gentlemen. Pate is not here anymore. We can't go back in there. I don't remember if there was even a door there. Ow. Ow. Please let me sprint. Thank you. Heal. We have such a small health bar now, dude. The health bar is so small now. Okay, we can open this door. I think this was the only other soldier key door that I remember seeing. So let's see what's back here. He's got a huge sword. Okay, he's dead, though. Life gems, thank you. Can't go that one. What's up here? Another fog wall. Do you, like, come down? No, I can walk up to you, though. There's an item over here. 3 life gems and a soul. Try parrying and then projectile. I guess that must mean there's a boss here or something? There is a boss. Cutscene time. Okay. Let's give it a shot, shall we? This is the night guy from earlier that showed up and attacked us. And then disappeared and didn't respawn. He's floating off the ground. Hello, pursuer. I noticed this immediately after they said shoot. Okay, that's not gonna hit him. Well, it's worth a try. Ow. He destroyed the ballista. Okay, give me a second. Mr. Pursuer. Okay, he didn't give me a second. Alright, well, we can give that a few more tries. I didn't even hit him, so I don't know how difficult he actually will be to kill. I was just trying to evade him and heal. Alright, this is also kind of an obnoxious walk, but cool. I'm glad we got barely nicked by that guy. And as such... Okay, throw the firebombs. Throw it. Oh, you missed. Uh-huh. Mother, son of a... Come on. How? 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 It is, like, impossible to get you guys to throw the firebombs where you want them to throw it. It's actually incredible. But then the moment I try to roll like this, they're gonna nail it. Okay, thank you. This is certainly a run back, for sure. One of the run backs of all time, I might say. Oh, run backs are going to be so miserable in this game when you can't sprint, when your stamina bar's not full. That is going to be a serious nightmare. Okay. Pick our souls back up. Wow, that is no fucking damage. Okay. And I'm dead again? Yup. Okay. Okay. Alright. And he, like, one-shots us because our health bar is halved. Okay, let's try the mace. Maybe he's got too much armor, and so he maybe resists thrusting damage or something. Let's try the mace. And then if our damage is still bad, I might come back in a few levels when we've got a little more damage or a little more of an upgraded weapon than what we've got right now. Like, maybe if the mace does more damage, we could upgrade it to, like, +3 or something and try it again. But he seems a little difficult to dodge, especially with low adaptability. Although I don't know how good our adaptability is right now. And perhaps I'm dodging a little early because I've been playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate a lot, and in that game you generally want to be not even at the attack, let alone, like, not trying to dodge through it. Okay, that damage is not so bad, except for the adaptability part of it. Heal quickly before he does exactly that. Okay. Okay, I need to watch my stamina. I'm not paying anywhere near enough attention to my stamina. And it's gonna get me killed exactly like that. That sucks. Huh. That feels challenging on account of the I have no health because of Dark Souls 2. Okay, let's, okay, I think the plan is we'll come back to this guy soon. I want to explore this Soldier's Rest area a little bit more, and maybe we can pick up a few, get some souls, and then maybe upgrade the mace to, like, +3 or 4 or something, and then go from there. And maybe get some levels, because it feels like I don't have the stamina or the health to handle this right now. Okay. Joy. Joyous day. Oh, we just blew up the wall? Part of the wall? They all jump down from the roof? Are you serious? Okay, so we are in hell. Is the situation. We jump this? Okay, nice. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me, gentlemen. That is a dead end. This is also a dead end. So I aggroed all 6 of you guys for nothing. There's only 4 of them. But it was still pointless. Okay, that's fun. Alright, let's go back this way and rest. Oh. The ganks in this game are something else, man. They are something else. Okay. Whew. Okay, I can't help but notice that this is where this area ends, and that there doesn't appear to be anything else here. Huh. Why a bonfire here, then, is the question, I guess. Seems a little pointless, because there's nothing else here. I guess that means our only way forward is to kill the pursuer? Okay, then. Let's, go back to Majula. We can pop a few souls and upgrade our weapon and maybe level up a few times. See how it goes. Because I feel like one of our major limiting factors is our damage. Our most limiting factor, I think, is our health. Let's just, like, burn all of them. Except for the boss soul. We don't want to use the boss soul. Okay, and that's a few souls. About as much as we got for killing the giant. Okay, reinforce. Let's take the mace to +3. And now we need large titanite to upgrade it even further, so we'll have to wait for now. And then if we want to level up with the maiden, How much does this actually upgrade our weapon? By 2 damage? That's like damage cap in the other games. Or like soft cap on the stat. I think right now our ADP is fine. Also, leveling it once does not give us another number in agility at 21. So let's just like juice, health, and vigor. Or health and endurance is stam, yeah. And poise, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know how much that really helped, though. That health bar still looks really small. Alright, well, I guess this is, gonna be kind of tough, I think. This is just our target now, I suppose. Although we do have a +3 weapon now, so our damage might be a good bit higher. We will find out in a second when we get back to the sewer. I love getting stabbed by this guy with the spear every time we do this. Oh, he stabbed me twice even. Even better than I thought. Let me through. Thank you. Okay, Pursuer attempt number 3. I presume that we could hit him with this crossbow that's in the arena, but it seems like it would be challenging to get him to sit still long enough to do that. Book it, book it, book it. Do it. It missed. That's a shame. Oh, that hit me, but it didn't look like it hit me, so I didn't realize. And since the Estus takes so freaking long to heal you, I die there. This seems really tough. This seems really tough for this point in the game. Just because we've died so many times on the way here and now our health bar is halved. Like, if we had a full-ass health bar, this would not be so bad. Because his damage scaled to our full health bar is like a third of it. But he's doing over half of our health now because of the whole our health bar being halved thing. Which I'm not the biggest fan of. Oh my god, dude, come on. At least I got back to full from the life gem. Maybe the answer is I should just be using the life gems instead of the Estus. But I don't have an infinite supply of them yet, I don't think. I don't know how to get an infinite supply. Okay, our damage is much better. Get a hit in. I don't know if I should really be doing this fight unlocked on the camera. Maybe you can strafe that, but I don't want to chance it. Get my stam back. His sword, like, blue there. Maybe that was, like, a grab or something? That was not smart. That's not good. I want to pop a life gem just so I can move while doing it. Which makes it feel more useful than an Estus. What's that blue sword attack again? Watch that. Get in there. Second one was not smart. Heal after he did that attack. Beautiful. Get one. Okay. Then kill. Nice! Okay, that wasn't so bad. I just had to lock in. I just had to stop playing like a fool. That wasn't so bad. And with our extra damage, that was not bad at all. That was a nice boss. I like that boss. Ah! I don't like all these guys coming out here to fight me, though. Okay, these guys seem to have these guys were more weak to the pierce damage. I'm gonna die to the basic enemies after the boss died because they came through the fog wall. This is a nightmare. Ah. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Just nice and patient. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Run away, run away, run away. Okay. Bring around the Rosie. And see, this is why I like having the rapier also. I like having a weapon that's... I mean, the hammer is pretty quick, all things considered, but the rapier's even faster. Okay. Let's quickly, before we proceed, now that the enemies are not attacking me anymore. It's a good thing I didn't go to the tier list, because I totally would have died. Let me bring us to the tier list. I liked that boss, Mr. Pursuer. I thought he was fun. I'm going to put him in Great. I think he had a fun moveset. I presume you can hit him with the crossbow ballistas, which sounds fun to me as a cool idea. He had a cool intro cutscene. He looks cool. I didn't even notice if there was boss music there, so I don't know if there was. You have a really cool, like, setting sun in the background that makes the whole fight look kind of cool. And he was fun to strafe. Really, my only problem with him is not his fault, is the whole half-health Dark Souls 2 thing. I like that boss. Not amazing, but I liked it. So better than average. Alright, what do we have on the other side? More guys hitting a tree again. I wonder if there's like a lore reason for why they attack the trees. We have another little nest here. Also, we have a rubbish. Maybe we could give her that rubbish to the people at the beginning of the game. They were like, yo, something smooth, something silky. You know, those two. Huh? Is there nothing here? Did we get something for killing the Pursuer? Was I not paying attention, chat? What did killing the Pursuer do? Did it get us anything? There's nothing here. I guess there's just this bird's nest. Oh, examine. We can examine. Oh, is it gonna like take us somewhere like the bird's nest in Dark Souls 1? Okay. The Lost Bastille. Bonfire. Alright, new area. Let's go. We got some chests. A dull ember. Maybe that can go to the blacksmith? Okay, let's go back to Majula. Let's see if we can give the ember to this guy. Even though I hate him and I don't really want to give it to him.
I knew you'd be around soon.
Talk.
I see that you have an ember.
Okay.
Where did you get it? I hear that embers were once used in a special process to
Oh, you hear, but you don't know anything about it? Because you're a bum?
The art was lost long ago. Blacksmiths can't use embers anymore. Including myself, I'm afraid. Just keep it as a souvenir.
Okay, sounds like we need to find an actual blacksmith and not this useless guy. We could at least... not buy. Oh, buy. Yeah, buy, but not these. We could buy, let's say, like... It's only... Oh, it's 800 soul? Okay, let's not. I was gonna buy Titanite to upgrade our rapier too, but that's expensive. Let's level up. I'm feeling comfortable with our current adaptability, but maybe we bring it higher a little bit later when we've got... But I feel like right now I really want more health and endurance. We're already level 40, by the way, and we killed 2 bosses. How high level do you get in this game? And now the Lost Bastille is listed in the bonfires after Hyde's Tower of Flame. So maybe we're supposed to do Tower of Flame first? Let's go back to the Tower of Flame. Let's just go look. Let's go check the place out. Let's go see if our damage is, like, good enough to handle this place now, or if it's still kind of scary. And now we've got a bit more of a respectable health bar. Okay, our damage is pretty good with the mace. Okay, my roll did not come out in time. Okay, this guy's a little faster than I thought, but it's okay, we're not dead. Human effigy. This is a really cool looking area. I like this place that we're in right now. This is a cool looking area. Wow, I didn't think that would hit me, but here we are. What? What does this do? Seems to have made that room bigger. I'm guessing that room is maybe a boss room. Okay. We've been going for a while, chat. Oh my god. Hello, Gank Squad. Can I aggro just one of you? Nope. They all went into action at the same time. Although this is the only one following me. He's quite slow. Okay, but now we've got these two both on us. And then one more slice. Kill you, and then now we're out of the way. Beautifully done. Beautifully executed. Slash, and then we this guy to death with my mace. This mace feels really good, chat. This thing feels really good. That seems to lead straight to a boss room. We could just go give it a shot. Delays that a little more than I think each time. Shit. That's my bad. Oh, that sucks. If this is a boss, then the run back seems like a nightmare. Although maybe these guys can't chase you very well, these big guys. Let's just try booking it. Let's see if we can't get into the boss room. We just book it past these guys. My stamina ran out, and I couldn't sprint because my stamina was not at full. So, wait, now it's letting me sprint when my stamina's not at full? What's going on? Maybe it only doesn't let you sprint if your stamina's not full if you empty it all the way out? And so you have to wait for your stamina to come all the way back if you empty it out? Okay, I think I get it. I'm learning stuff, okay? I'm learning, chat. Give me my souls back. Cool. Glad my roll came out exactly when I input it. Which is, it didn't come out at all. Alright, let's just book it. Go. Let's see what's behind this fog wall. The Dragon Rider. Okay. Damage seems pretty good. Our damage, that is. Just take one, because I don't want to be out of stamina. For exactly that reason right there. Just take two. Our damage is really good. So, like, where is his dragon? He's supposed to be a dragon rider. I guess I should be happy that he doesn't have a dragon and he's fighting me on foot. But, like, why is he called the Dragon Rider? I guess he's not the Dragon Rider. He's just Dragon Rider. Did we poise break him there? Alright, that was a really easy boss. That was, I felt like, that's the easiest boss so far. Maybe it's just because our damage was so good because we leveled up our weapon, but... his moveset was not very complex either. I mean, we only had to heal twice. Praise the sun. Indeed, what a beautiful shot. Hold on, before we continue, back to the tier list, shall we? That was Dragon Rider. I feel like he was sort of an average. He's not offensive. I feel like similar to like Taurus Demon or Iron Golem or Priscilla. Gwyn does feel kind of like an outlier in this tier, but I feel like the issue with Gwyn is that half of him is up here and half of him is down here, and so he ends up in the middle. Yeah, I think that's a decent place for Dragon Rider. That's good enough. Alright, 3 bosses down and only 16 deaths. Certainly better than my first playthrough of plenty other Souls games, so... bonfire lit. Who are you, friend?
Are you from these parts?
I don't think so, but I don't really know where I'm from in this game.
I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple.
Okay.
I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power.
Is that really what I look like?
But the cost of it, that's hard to decide.
I don't know if this is really the face of like a person who casts miracles. I look like a basic enemy. I look like an undead soldier walking around with a mace. You sell me a chime, a faith ring, and a bunch of miracles. Well, I don't need those. Oh, the gods frown upon soul skippers, huh? Yeah, well, the gods frown upon you, lady. How about that? Let's sit down just to get our Estus back. Should probably go level up, but I want to see what's over here really quick. Torch required ahead. Oh no. Scary. Okay, let's go level up first before we continue any further. To Majula we go! Yippee! Alright, I'm kind of feeling the mace so far, chat. Okay, level up. Let's go to 20 Vig. Let's go to like 12 Endurance and let's start leveling Vigor a little bit more, maybe to like 25 or so. Let's just get ourselves a comfortable amount of health and stamina, and then we can worry about damage. Plus, I mean, even without scaling anything, our damage seems pretty good so far, so it's not too worrisome. Alright, I'm gonna try going a little bit further, and then I think I'm gonna call it for today. So if it seems like I'm getting into something bigger than I'm willing to commit, I may just cut it off early. Plus, there's more in this previous area. We just kind of bum rushed. There was a whole other path we could have gone. And a chest that one of those guys was sitting in front of that maybe we should go check out, but... Okay, there's more big guys. Oh, come on, I strafed that. That's so cap, Joe. Alright. this way, pick this up. Torches and human effigies, proud knights, old knight halberd. Just leave that guy be for a second. This is like the room where you fight that one flying boss in Devil May Cry 3. Okay, there's a elevator in here. What's the other way? One of these knights that we saw earlier blocking a door. Ow. Oh, this guy's got a lot less health than the other one did, though. That or our damage is way more... Or that or our damage is way higher. Which I suppose is true, since the first guy we fought at +0. But he might also just have less health. Sublime Bone Dust. No clue what that does. Which of these things looks like a Sublime Bone Dust? None of it, really? Here it is. Burn in bonfire to upgrade Estus Flask. Interesting. Does it work like... Does it work like kindling in Dark Souls 1? Or is it a permanent upgrade? This is a slow elevator. This could easily be a ladder. And it would be way cooler, more engaging. I'd be pressing buttons instead of just waiting. Okay, what do we have down here? Like the same area, but with ankle-deep water? Okay. Oh, joy. A basilisk. Oh, joy. But that way seems like the way we're supposed to go. What's the worst that happens? We get cursed by a basilisk? What's the best that happens? We just kick his ass? Hell yeah, there we go. Oh, we rolled, and it rolled into the water, and so the torch went out. Also, the water is getting higher, I think. Because now I'm slowed by it. And there's another statue, presumably just a person turned to stone by the basilisk. Which, again, is another place to remember whenever we gain the ability to destroy stones. Or stone people, I guess. People who've been turned to stone. Keep moving, fatty. Nice job. That note was much nicer. I'm going to give this job a nice rating. There you go. Interesting that all you can do is rate them. You can't, like, rate them good or bad, like you can in every other Souls game. Alright, well, we found another bonfire. Sublime Bone Dust. Or fire in Majula to increase the HP surge. Okay, so this... So is this a permanent upgrade, or is this a temporary upgrade? I have no idea. It says to cast it into the fires of Majula. Let's do that. And then, if it turns out I made a mistake later, then my bad, and I'll not make the same mistake again. But it sounds like if we burn this at Majula, it upgrades the healing of our bonfire. Or our Estus Flask. Cool. Okay, so now we've got 2 new areas we can go to, either the No Man's Wharf or the Lost Bastille. In that case, I think this might be our perfect sort of stopping point. How much do we need to level before I continue, before I end stream? I think this is our perfect stopping point for today. Perfect, we can level up one more time. Thank you, Emerald Herald. Okay. Yeah, I think this is, I'm gonna call it here, I think, for the first day of Dark Souls 2. I didn't know what this emote was gonna be, I just picked one. Do we have, like, a... Yeah, I can't... So I think this is gonna be the end of the Dark Souls 2, stream for today. I'm having a lot of fun so far. I was kind of expecting to... I mean, I wanted to come in with an open mind. I was kind of worried that I was gonna hate it. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I mean, let's take a quick one last look at the tier list for today. If you compare, I mean, these bosses, for the first 3 bosses, compared to, I guess, what? Asylum Demon is sort of inflated by being a cool tutorial. What, the first 3 bosses are Asylum Demon, Taurus Demon, Bell Gargoyle? We're batting the same average as Dark Souls 1 was at this point. And we're absolutely dunking on Demon Souls, who started with Phalanx, Armor Spider, Adjudicator. And I guess Vanguard Demon. So, yeah, this was a fun stream. Excited to do more Dark Souls 2 as we move forward. Let me switch this to the Deer game, and I'll give my usual goodbye preamble stuff. You know, do all the YouTube things, click the like, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell if you really feel like it. I won't feel bad if you don't hit the bell. I've never hit the bell on a single YouTube channel in my entire life, so don't feel bad about it if you don't hit the bell. Tell your friends, watch the stream, drink some water, stay hydrated, eat some good food, be good to yourselves, and no matter what, don't you dare go hollow. Okay, that ended the recording. Now I'm going to say, don't you dare go hollow to the stream, and then I'm going to end the stream. All right, thank you. Bye. Love you guys. Have fun. Dark Souls 2, baby! Let's go!